Hello guys, in today's video we are going to start our first Rust video. So before going to start Rust, I want those who are new to programming language, this particular section is completely for I I have a question with you guys. Can you write sorry, just a second. Can you are able to communicate with this computer or any device you'll talk about. I mean, are you able to run, sorry, are you able to run table of two or any number slash n? Are you able to write table of any number with the help of your laptop? The answer is no. You can't print the number without giving a set of command to this computer. Without commands, you can't do commands. You need to communicate with your system and lab. For that, you need some kind of language first. We need language in general sense. Let's say I am communicating with you in English. In English. But suppose if I am going to start speaking Hindi. At this time, if I start speaking Hindi, you are those who know the Hindi, they can understand. But those who don't know Hindi, they can't understand. Similarly, computer does not understand human language. Human language. Computer does not understand any type of human language. Computer needs a programming language so that it can perform some task. For that language, you need program. Now, I have a question. What is program? In general sense, can you tell me what is the step to brew a coffee? Let's say cappuccino, latte, or any type of coffee. You can give me a list, a sets of instruction. Mark this statement, sets of instruction. You are going to give me a certain step to brew a good coffee. Similarly, you write a program which print table of n numbers. You need some set of instruction. That set of instruction help in to understand what program is and what I need to do. Okay, this thing is clear. Now, if I combine both the words, let me just take this little bit. If I combine program plus language, I can use I can easily see okay, I need a language which can able to tell the computer to perform some set of this is a complete definition of programming. Now, there are various kind of programming languages in which Rust, Java, JavaScript, Python, and lots of many Python as well. Lot of programming language are available in the market, but we are going to target Rust. So Rust is one of the programming language which is used to tell computer to perform this, that, all the task. Okay. So what? Why I am starting with Rust? I can start with Rust, I can start with Python, I can start with JS, I can start with Java. Why Rust? Because Rust gives you a broader way to think the way or how the memory is. What is the current state of the memory? What is the next state of the memory after executing this set of instruction? What Rust solves the problem? First, and this is the main point which make the Rust unique with the other programming. Point one is Rust have sorry, Rust does not have concept sorry concept like garbage collection. Rust does not implement garbage collection. Second reason. What is garbage collection? I will cover this thing and where it is needed. In some video, I am going to cover up what is the garbage collection, why it is used in other programming language, and why Rust does not have the garbage. Second, memory save. The philosophy of the Rust is very amazing. Memory safety. So, safety. Memory save. Second, bug-free code. Again, this point, this point, and this point will will interlink to each other. If you understand this thing, you understand why I'm saying this is a bug-free programming. Means there are bugs, of course, human make mistakes, but what kind of bugs it avoid is related towards the memory because it's strict towards the memory. So now before jumping to Rust, there's one more thing that I need to discuss is the package manager of Rust is Carl. What package manager do job for you is package manager. Package manager help in bringing other programmers code into our project. Suppose this is our project, and this is some other developer's programmer. This is some other program. Suppose, let's say there is a famous creator of Rust is Tokyo. Now, I want this Tokyo in my system, in my project. So, Cargo will help me to bring this Tokyo into my program. Okay, that's it. That is a main thing that Cargo do. But Cargo is way more important than the other language. It helps in compiling the code. Second, it helps in building. Third, we can test. Fourth, we can check the warning and explicit errors. This is the beauty of Cargo. Cargo have some commands. Few commands I am going to show you. The first command is cargo new. Oh yeah, at here you need to write your project name. Project name. Okay. Second, the cargo provides you is cargo run. This command will help you in running your project, not compiling, but not compiling in the sense not build. You are At this point, the program will execute, will run in your local system, but it will not create a executable file for your particular system. What executable file means? Suppose currently I am using window, window. So if I use this command, cargo build, in this command, the difference between these two commands is in first command, it will execute in my local terminal. Once I show you, you can understand, you can easily distinguish. But in second command, in this command, if I bring this command, create an exe folder, exe file for me. It will show me an exe file for this cargo test. When we write some particular test, cargo test has been running those tests for me. Similarly, cargo has something called check command, which is used to check all the errors, all the warnings, all the misuse of the code will catch in this particular command. So that's it for the description of the Rust. Now we are going to start first project. Okay, I have a I have a VS Code. Okay, so something you need. First, you need to install Rust. You can visit the website of the Rust and download. If you have Linux or Mac OS, you can use this command. And for the Windows, you can use any of the two based on your architecture. You can install the executable file and Rust will automatically install for you. And for the development, you need IDs. What is IDs? First, I am good. First IDs you need VS Code. In this particular series, I am going to use VS Code. It's a perfect language, perfect tool, which is helping the developing the project. VS Code is more than enough. But in case you want some fanciness, you can go with Rust Rover. Very beautiful IDE. I use this library a lot in my other system as well. This is also helpful. It's completely free for non-commercial use. Okay, you can visit the JetBrains website. You can use this IDE in your projects and learn Rust. Okay. For now, I am going to use VS Code for you guys. I have project a folder where I open my terminal. In this terminal, I am going to write first one, cargo new. What this command do is it will create a project for me in this directory. Okay. The project name is hello underscore result. It automatically creates just by the command. One command creates a folder for me. It creates some code, write some code, some file, some other file as well. First file is our main file, which is Thomas. This file is containing all the metadata, all the other code on which my project is. You can see there is a term where is dependency. Here I can write those dependencies. I tell you one thing that if I want to use token in my project, I simply write the token here along with some stuff. I need to write some of the value here as well. And Rust Cargo will automatically install. Tokyo for me. That's it. It just contains the metadata. And in case you are come from the background of Python or Node.js, in Python we usually have the requirement or text file and toml file as well. Or in case you are from Node.js background, there is package.json which contain all the metadata, all the dependencies, all the commands. Similarly, if you come from Java background, there is some file called form.xml or Gradle file. It's just a method, not not too much. Our main file is main.ons. Whenever Cargo new creates a new project, it will create and generate a file which is known as main file. The It is the main entry of my program. Suppose if I write any other file here, let's say I am writing hello underscore world on RS file. RS is the extension for Rust. If I am going to write some any function display, if you don't know what is function, I'll tell you and write print. Wait a second. Hello world. It will not execute in this file. Like, just a second, why it's not working. The directory name, something. Ignore this. Ignore this. Everything will work. Just remove this. Oh, so now Cargo gives some code to me where it gives me a statement called println. What is this println? Println is a macro which lets the computer know something. It's a function. What is a function? I will explain you what is a function in an upcoming video where I'm going to discuss function type. What function? Function is just a set of program. Similar is a set of program which use someone. The print and do a job for me. It will it will write whatever data, whatever data I passed here, it will print in my console. What is console? I can show you. Console window. This is called console. This is called console. Suppose if I am going to Cargo or run, oh sorry, my bad, CD, I have to change the directory to my current project. Here I can write Cargo run. Oh, my bad. My bad. Cargo run. See, it compiles for me and tra- print whatever the data I write between these parentheses. This is a function which do a job for me. And in our particular section, I told you the difference between the cargo run command and cargo build. As you can see, the hell is this? Cargo run. It will execute and it will build. If you see in the targets folder, you find that there is some lot of it do it generate an exe file for me. If I am going to double click and open it anyway, my editor is not. No worries. So it generates some exe file, similarly like other file, but it is in debug mode. Yeah, it's the main thing that you need to know, debug mode. But what if I am going to write different program command? What it's going to do is something called targets debug unopt. Okay, some warning. It gives some warning because this code is not optimized and this code is not good. That's why it does not come file for the build file, but it will build a exe file for me. Similar in this case, if I remove this, the command will automatically build debug file again for me. Okay. Okay. That's the whole thing of the Rust that you need to know in this video. And that said, we understand what is Rust, how is Rust, what is the beauty. In the next video, we are going to cover up variables and data types of Rust. Very interesting video again. It is going to very interesting to you guys. If you watch this video, you are here. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in next video. Bye bye. New